friends, it's Gwen. The month of September has been really difficult for me to get any good quality reading in. I returned to school, as many of you know, plus I have been working, and if you've been following me on my blog, you saw that I think it was like the second week in September was recruitment week for my sorority, and it was literally from like Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and it was completely exhausting. It was so much fun though. I mean, I wouldn't trade it for anything in the world. But yeah, it took a lot out of me. It took up a big chunk of my week, of my free time, and I had to cram all my homework in, a week's worth of homework, into the other portion of the week. And so yeah, it hasn't been a good reading month, but it has been a great buying month. I don't know if that's necessarily a good thing. My wallet doesn't like it very much, but sometimes you just have to have some books. I know there's some controversy over whether you should buy books even if you have a huge TBR. I buy books because what else am I going to spend my money on? Starbucks coffee? That's about it. So, and yes, I'm a broke college student, so it's not like I have very much money anyway, but if I make $20 here, $20 there, to me that's a book. So, anyway, I'm going to do a quick September book haul. I've already hauled my library book haul, and obviously those were bought in September, so take those books, or try to remember those books, watch the video and see what books I got from that, and then these are the books that I bought new. The first book that I bought in September was for one of my classes, for my Interpreting Foundations class. I've talked about this before. There's a whole video about this book, and that's the Diary of Frida, my favorite little artist that I've been reading about lately, and I am still not done with this book, but I do have lots of marks, as you can see, because I have to do a book report on this book. But yeah, so I got this book for school. It was one that I would have picked up eventually anyway. It was like $17, got it on Amazon. It came in with a school book that, you know, I needed. And so far so good. I love the artwork. I love the diary aspect. The intro is a little difficult to get through, and that's where like the meat of before, you know, the journal part. So far so good. That's the first book I picked up. Then I was doing some shopping for a swap where, you know, I send somebody a package and then they send me a package. And I went to the book section. Not for them, but just for me. I bought 2 books. Well, I guess it's actually 3 books, technically. I got the If I Stay collection, that includes If I Stay and Where She Went by Gail Forman. I haven't even opened it. It's still in the plastic, as you can see by the horrible reflection on the screen. And then I picked up The Young World by Chris Weitz. And I've heard really great things about this book from Ginger at Ginger Reads Laney and from a million booktubers. They've been talking about this. I have not seen the movie. I don't even know if it's out yet. Maybe it is. I don't plan to see the movie until I read the books. I've seen the trailer like 1,000 times though. Some people prefer one book over the other. Some people hate the series. Some people love it. I don't know. I'm going to check it out for myself. So I got those 3 books. Then I went back. I was doing some shopping unrelated to books, and I stopped in the book section once again. And I picked up The Wicked Girls by Alex Marwood, and it's Thriller Award finalist, so it didn't win, but it was a finalist. I picked up this book because I've been... Let's see, I just finished reading The Coldest Girl in Cold Town, and I kind of had, I don't know why, but I kind of had like this like circusy fair, maybe it was the weather, the changing of the weather, I don't know. But I kind of had that in my head, and I read the back, and it sounded good. It sounds, 2 11-year-old girls meet for the first time, but at the end of the day, they will both be charged with murder. 25 years later, journalist Kirstie Lindsay is reporting on a series of sickening attacks on young female tourists in a seaside vacation town when her investigation leads to interview Carnival cleaner Amber Gordon. For Kirstie and Amber, it's the first time they've seen each other since that dark day so many years ago. Blah, 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 blah. Sounds good. Why not? I like mystery thrillers, so. And it was a finalist, so it had to have been good. Then I picked up Perf Perfect by Ellen Hopkins. I have not read any of Ellen Hopkins' books. Let's see. Crank, Burned, Impulse, Glass, Identical, Tricks, Fallen Out, Tilt, or Smoke. I saw a bunch of them there, but this is just the one that I picked up. It says, what would you give to be perfect? And one of my character flaws, I guess you could say, is I'm a perfectionist. And it's not really a good thing. It's kind of like why I get stressed out like half of the time. So I figured maybe if I picked up this book to remind myself not to try to be perfect, and maybe this, you know, I loved how it was written inside. It's kind of, I don't know if her other books are like that. Like I said, I've never written or read anything by her before. So this was kind of, I bought this to kind of remind myself that I don't have to be perfect all the time. I mean, obviously, my videos aren't perfect, and I put those out on the internet for everybody to watch, so I don't know why more things in my life can't be that way. Then my unboxing that I did from Book Outlet, which included Cinder and Scarlet, and it also included Shadow and Bone and Siege and Storm. So I got those 4 books from Book Outlet. You should know what they're about. Everybody's read them already. Everybody's hauled them, reviewed them. I'm behind the game on those. And then I picked up Blackfin Sky. This was another recommendation from Lainey at Ginger Reads Lainey, because her and my reading tastes are very similar. So basically, if she recommends a book, I'm like, I need to check it out. And I add it to my Amazon wish list. So there's that. So this one kind of goes back with that whole carnival fair circus theme. So I kind of have like 2 books like that now. I just made a big mess with my books. And I'm trying not to like ruin them, and I haven't even read them yet. Okay, that's better. And then the last book that I got this month, and I know it's not like the end of the month, but I am not buying any more books in September because I am really poor now. I picked up this in the, let's see, what's it called? The bargain price section of Barnes & Noble. And that is Pledged, The Secret Life of Sororities by Alexandra Robbins. And I just thought this was like a perfect book to have because I just finished, obviously, with formal recruitment. And this is about a reporter. I couldn't think of the word. Or no, journalist. A journalist. Yeah. But this wasn't published until 2004. So I don't know. I'm going to read it, and I'm probably going to do like a book talk about it just because I'm really interested in it, because obviously I wasn't in a sorority in the 90s, and yeah. So that wraps up the book haul for September, my book buying haul. I didn't even count like how many books it is. I have all of these. So I bought 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So I only bought 12 books, so I think that's pretty good. One of them was for school. The other ones I got at pretty good prices, or I probably wouldn't have been able to afford them. What did you buy in September? Are you having a better September reading month than I am? I've only read 2 books so far, and I'm working on my 3rd, which is Cinder. It's buried. Hopefully I'll finish that up before the end of the month. And yeah, so I'll see you in my next video. Have a great day.